Grind. I know everything happened in the right time.
And running the podcast, late night show. Right now, late night show. Welcome, everybody. You are now tuning in to Running the Podcast, Late Night Show. I am your host, Slay Bunny, and this is my co-host,
G-Thing, baby.
Yes, baby. And today we're going to bring a lot of good things to you guys. We have a special guest again today, you guys, who goes by the name of
Miss OMG Big Hollywood.
All right, okay.
Welcome. So we're going to start with the word of the day.
Right.
Big Hollywood. Right
What
now.
he do?
Welcome.
What he do?
Thank you for coming in.
OMG.
Right. We're glad to have you on our show, Mr. Hollywood.
Our word of the day is treacherous.
Okay.
It is full of twists and turns, or bends, twisting, winding, or crooked. A group of tourists was on a tour on a treacherous path. That's the word of the day, and the origin is the late mid English and Latin. Late mid English and Latin, and it's an adjective. That's the word of the day, treacherous.
Treacherous, you guys, okay? So now we're gonna move on along with our special guest today. I'm gonna let my co-host take over on this because this is her special guest today.
Yes, my special guest today is OMG Big Hollywood.
Already.
His album dropped today.
Thriller.
Thriller.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh, yeah. No problem. I appreciate y'all for having me.
You welcome.
Okay, so Mr. Hollywood, how about you go ahead and kind of give us a little detail into your album and what you bringing out here, what you doing out here? Let them know.
Okay, well, right now I think I'm on about my 14th, 15th mixtape. I started out doing these mixtapes around last summer, around about August, around time when it got hot. You know, I just felt like it was time for me to bring the heat. You know, so I took over all summer. Wintertime came, you know, they was feeling me. I was up about 100 points. So I went on and kept going through the winter. You know, I brought the heater with me. You know, I went on to the spring. You know, I took over during the spring. Now here we is again. And I'm still going strong. I'm on about my 13th, 14th mixtape. I call this one Thriller. 15 songs on the mixtape. Y'all go get that. My platform is on YouTube. OMG Big Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I switched it to Big OMG Hollywood, however you want to say it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We in the building. I come from Louisville, Mississippi. That's how we rocking.
Louisville in the building.
But you know, it ain't where you from, it's where you at.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're holding it down for Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Out here grinding,
Representing the city, guys.
putting on for the city.
Okay, nice. That was a good
That
one.
was
He
a great
explained it all, baby. I
introduction.
ain't even have to ask no questions.
A great introduction.
You already know what it is.
Well, we thank you for coming here, blessing the show, and showing us some love. And we just glad to have you on. So we're gonna support, and keep showing love.
Right.
Hey, you guys. Today we're gonna go ahead and slide into the hot topics. We have right now. I have a sad story coming from out of somewhere by Florida, you guys. Maybe some of you guys have heard of this story. It's about the lady named Passion Jeffries, and we have the father whose name was Thomas Mosley. That's it. The story takes place out of Florida where the mother was stabbed to death multiple times. They found her in the home, but the son was missing. So I guess they was kind of checking, you know, trying to find son, and basically they ended up finding him right on time, but he was in the alligator's mouth. So the daddy ends up, Thomas Mosley ends up stabbing the mother to death, and then the son was missing, and evidently he killed the son and must try to hide the body because they was on to him. And he ends up putting the baby, I guess, somewhere in the alligator. Basically had the baby in the mouth. They had to shoot the alligator down in order to retrieve the baby. And sadly, he was dead. The baby name was Thailand, a 2-year-old. So that's a sad case. My condolences goes out to the family. We can't talk about nobody's personal business and can't give condolences to the family. So that's one good hot topic.
I would like to say, before I say the herb, I want to put a disclaimer that I am not a professional, medical professional or a physician or anything like that. I just like talking about herbs and talking about health. I am a CNA, so I do have a little pull in the medical field.
You know, a little
A little, yeah. I got a little pull, so don't sleep on you, girl.
Right.
Yeah, so I am a certified CNA. I am. But we want to talk about black seed oil. My favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I love the black cumin seeds, they call it, or black seed oil. It was used back in Egypt time by King Tut. It was told that King Tut had it in his tomb when he was found. So that's how good this herb is. The seeds of black seed are, because when they found him, he was still formed. You know how long that's been?
Right.
So when they found him, he was still formed. So they let you know he used some good stuff from back then. But that was one of them, black seed. And it was like it's a flowering plant, and it was native to Eastern Europe and Western Asia. The seed has been used to make medicine of thousands of years. So it's been used for a lot of things. You can use it on your skin, you can use it on your hair, you take it, so you can ingest it. It's, you know what I'm saying? You can ingest
They got the
it.
vitamins.
They had a vitamin, they had pills, the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I even take it sometimes, like when I used to go visit my grandmama, I'd take it and mix it with a little bit of coconut oil and rub it up under her feet, stuff like that. So I do swear by it. So anything that I mainly talk about on here is stuff that I use myself.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not a medical professional, but I do use it myself.
And at least you are better to tell them about it.
So I can tell you about things that go along with it. Right. So that's just the main thing of it.
Right.
And I also wanted to talk about how when Joe Biden came, now I'm going to tell y'all, I was at work this day. When Joe Biden came down here on March 31st, he came to Rolling Fork. He landed in Jackson, but he came to Rolling Fork. But one of the patients said, did he say Rolling Stone? And she said, I know he didn't say Rolling Stone instead of Rolling Fork. And I'm like, girl, he didn't say that.
Girl,
I was cleaning her up. So, I wasn't like,
you weren't paying attention
I wasn't paying attention to what he was talking about, but I knew he was talking. So it was so funny to me, because when I went back on there and looked, people was mocking him about that.
Right.
He said Rolling Stone. He must have been thinking about
it. Became a viral funny moment.
Yeah. So I guess, he was thinking about the concert. Ain't this the Rolling Stone concert stuff set up?
I have
But it was so funny. But y'all got to let my boy make it. Let my boy make it. Oh, Paul. That's my boo thing.
Y'all know Biden barely getting across there now.
So, but him and First Lady came down. So I was surprised. He did come down. So that was a blessing that he is helping Rolling Fork. And our condolences to the people that lost people, and then the people that lost everything.
Right, and family members.
But that was funny to me. When she said that and I was in that clean, I was like, duh, that man didn't say that.
But he did. Okay, that was a good funny one right there. So,
yes, I was tickled.
Yeah, okay. So I have one more hot topic we're going to discuss, and this is by the lady Felicia Johnson. I don't know. Now, I can't remember exactly where this story came out of. But anyway, Felicia Johnson was a black female who, I don't know if she was a model or what, but she basically went to meet up with this random guy. She wanted to be flued out, hot girl summer. And basically, this guy wanted to pay her $500 just to, come and meet him with a one-on-one session. And he was going to fly out, show her a good time. And she did make it out there. But sadly, she came back a year later in a body bag, cut up in all her body parts, cut up in pieces. This is a sad occasion to you guys. So my condolences goes out to this family, because, you should have, I think she was old enough to know you just don't meet up with, random strangers, and you got to be careful, you got to be slick with it. You got to have somebody going with you. And at the end of the day, if you're going to meet this person, y'all still have your own room where, if anything was to go down, you can get out of there. Nowadays, ladies, y'all gonna have to learn how to shake and bake. I'm talking about y'all have to throw them blows, dip down with swab, or do something. I mean, because it's just getting ridiculous. This is a sad situation, and be careful, because all money ain't good money, you guys. And I'm speaking this from facts myself. So I just wanted to kind of lighten on her story.
So Big Hollywood, tell me a little something. I want to know what's the name of this song that you played today for me earlier. What's the name of this particular song?
Man, I got about 100,000 songs. I gotta basically go into my catalog to see exactly what the name of that last song was, because
Well,
I
you
got
was
about
talking about
15.
Messiah in this one.
I got about 15 songs on the
Now you
last
can give a little
mixtape.
snippet if you want to give a snippet to the crowd.
I'm finna bring up the playlist.
Yeah,
Bring up a little snippet.
Play one of them for us real
A
quick.
little snippet.
I got a little
A
playlist.
little short. Just give them a little bit of, you know, give them a little bit of snippet of it.
The hottest part.
The last song I made was called "Ask About Me."
Okay.
You know, "Ask About Me" was made 4 hours ago.
Yeah, do that one.
I don't know, you might can't hear it pretty good.
Yeah, let her put it. Yeah.
Yeah, that right there is called "Ask About Me." Okay, I hear it. Yeah, that's the shit right there. Really poppin'.
Okay. I'm feeling the beat now.
Yo, OMG. Yo. Great to see you. Come to see me.
Rep your stuff. Go ahead. Get it down. You feel me? Go.
That's a little snippet of y'all. We're going to share this on all platforms.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I was freestyling. I appreciate the shout out.
You
Alright,
welcome,
the
you welcome.
beat
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the one I heard, y'all. That's the one I heard.
And
So, I wanted to ask, like, when you first started out, what was your motivation when you first started out
Man,
rapping? What was your motivation and what made you not give up?
when I first started rapping, my motivation was my child. You know, I try to, everything I do this in the name of God, first of all. And then second of all, I try to do everything in the name of my son, Messiah. There's other things out there that I can achieve. You know, my mom told me if you don't never, you know, dream big, if you don't reach for the stars, then you'll never get there. Don't nobody, you know, you got to believe in yourself. You know, most of all. So I just feel like I can get $1 million. I feel like I'm worth more than $1 million. And you know, I gotta feel that way because ain't nobody else gonna feel that way for me. So you know, everything I do is for Messiah. And if I make it, you know, I'm just gonna give back to the community. You know, try to make sure that we promote black growth, not only black growth but world growth. You know, not even just black, but everybody as a whole. You know, we just trying to promote you know, intelligence and, you know, trying to learn more knowledge and become great as a people. You know, long live the race.
Right.
OMG. On my grind.
All right, Big Hollywood. Big Hollywood, thank
on
you.
it today now.
We thank you.
Y'all go and support this man. You know, ain't nothing like supporting a brother. You know, we gotta stop the little hate going on out here. So go and support, show love, and at least y'all can share or do something. It takes nothing to hit that like button or to share somebody's music. You know, so go out there and support.
Yes.
Right.
So I want to know, what traditions do you enjoy, like birthdays, holidays, you know, certain traditions that you enjoy with the family?
And it seems like he's big on his religion too, so
He is.
yeah, let him speak about his religion as well.
Yeah. So you got holidays, celebrations, and stuff like that. So what's big? What's big for you, Big Hollywood?
Well, you know, really what's big for me, I try not to put too much into holidays. You know, I pray every day and I keep God first, you know, and I try to treat every day as if every day was a holiday. Okay. You know, I live every day in the moment. I try not to put too much emphasis on the future. You know, as long as I can get through today, you know, as long as I can get through, you know, what I'm going through today, I know that I can make it through tomorrow. That's the most important thing. You know, I live in the presence. You know, and that's one thing about me. I keep God first, and I always do research on learning new things. you know, because I feel like it's always room for improvement.
It's true.
Right.
I 100% agree with that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Is there anyone in your life you wish you had a closer relationship with?
The only person in my life I wish I had a closer relationship with is probably my grandmother that passed away. You know, sometimes you lose people in your life that you never really got a chance to say goodbye to. Sometimes you lose people in your life that you could have went and spent a little more time with that person, and you chose to go do other things. And then, you know, sometimes life comes and it catch you slipping. You know, and you know, sometimes you just gotta take life for what it is and cherish those moments that you have with those loved ones. You know, and always tell your loved ones that you love them, because you never know when they might go.
Right. When it's the last time. What about you, Slay?
I mean, I feel everything that this brother has said, I regulate, because my mother, I just had a passing of my mother like December, so this is still new to me. So I feel every moment. Well, I spent every moment I could with my mom, but it's just the fact that being there and hear her cries and knowing that I couldn't do nothing. Right. If you can't do nothing, if you don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't never been in the medical field, so everything this brother said, I can
relate to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Already,
and you?
With me, I want to have, mine is more present. Like, I'm a mama and a daddy's baby. So I just want to try to spend more time with my children while I have them in the house. That's my main thing, because you know they finna be in high school, my son finna be in middle school, so they're getting older, and I already be feeling like I missed the moments when they was younger, so I want to cherish the ones now. So that's my main thing, is spending time with them now. So I don't want to miss that. So,
but you know, I always tell them, you know, never stray too far from home. Your babies can always come back at home, so.
Well, I always tell them they can come back. I tell them go enjoy themselves, live life to the fullest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. If you need me, you know, if you need me to send you some cash, go out there. I'm on it.
Right.
I'm still gonna be on it. So
that's right.
You know,
that's real.
So at the same time, I want to spend more time with my mama. So I want to, you know, make good so I can take her on a trip. I want to take mama to Jamaica. So, you know what I'm saying? So
ain't nothing like mama.
Yeah, mama have a good time over there in Jamaica, looking at all that chocolate.
I know.
Chocolates.
I'm gonna get into the little personal, sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, she's trying to get nasty. Nasty.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Come on with it.
What do you consider to be the difference between having sex or making love? What's the difference for you?
Oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? The difference between having sex, I feel like when you're having sex with a person is no strings attached. And you know, if you see that person with another individual, if you just having sex, you're supposed to just, you know, take it and, you know, move on forward and just keep on doing what you're doing and not really get upset about things that you see that other person doing. But when you making love to a person, I feel like you know, that's just something that's powerful. You know, it's something that take over the body. It's more like mind, body, physically, emotionally, and all types spiritually. Most of all, spiritually. Love has a lot to do with spiritual.
Soul ties.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you see a person, you know, conversing with another individual of the other sex, and you're in love with that person, it's gonna make you feel some type of way, as it should.
Right.
Come on, Slay.
Okay, give me that question again.
The difference between making love or having sex. That's the difference. What's the difference, girl?
I'm gonna break this all the way down.
Break it down.
I don't know if I'm gonna break it down
as we speak.
Yes, baby. Shoot, as we go. All right. So I feel like the difference between sex and making love is, from my standpoint, I ain't gonna speak for no woman. If I'm just having sex with you, more than likely I'm just having sex with you, and after that I want you to go out and leave my house. No feelings involved. You know, like this man said, we both grown enough to understand what it is and what it ain't. Because at a certain age, ain't do nothing to be said. You know what it is when you know. So I just say having sex, there's no strings attached. You get what you want, I get what I want. You know.
Yeah.
You know, but people gotta keep it 100 now. You can't be out there talking about some
100.
Yeah, just want to have some sex, but then you lying, telling love stories and somebody eating stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set it straight.
Well, I think they call it pillow talk.
Yeah, you can't be doing all that. Sex is sex.
It's
Get
pillow
it,
talk.
and then you got to go. You understand?
They can't lay around and cuddle and spoon.
Because there comes when you have the making love.
Right.
See, with the man you gonna make the love to. He can stay all day. You get what I'm saying? The person that you're having sex with don't get the treatment that the one that you are making love with. You understand? Because you gonna have sex is bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to what's his name? The man that played off of Friday, the old man. I can't think of his name. John Witherspoon. Bang, bang, bang. That's sex.
Hey,
but when
every time I'm having sex, I do all the work.
So that's bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
But making love, oh baby, that's passion. That's love. That's hot sweatiness. That's. Is you finna leave?
You
finna leave me?
You can't go.
I think
You gotta go now. Okay, well before you go to work, can I just have a little bit more? And you better come back home after. That's the difference.
So you done made it home for that person.
Yeah, it's
even
the
if
difference.
it's not their home, you
the
made it
person
home.
you making love with, that's the nigga I'm bringing the plates to. Baby, you ate today? Huh? Yeah,
You
okay.
want something to drink, you want beer.
You know? Nah, yeah. But the person you having sex with, for me, it's like, bro, what are we doing here? Because we're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's get this over with. You want some sex. And to be honest, I want some coins. So let's go.
For me, the sex is what it is.
Okay.
We're gonna do what we gotta do, but you gotta go. You can't stay. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Don't hit me like that.
Making love with?
I said just the sex. I ain't saying making love
just the
yet.
sex.
Just
All right.
the sex.
Okay.
That's it. But the making love, I'm not a kisser, but for the making love, you want to get all of that. You want everything. You want. I like nothing fast. I want slow. I want to take my time. I want foreplay before. I want all of that. I want the whole rundown. And I like to dress up, so I want to dress up before.
Right.
I want to put on all the sexy stuff, the lingerie. Look, I must was lying because all that was. But I like all of that though. I like the fishnets, all that type of stuff like
the
that.
kinkiness.
Yeah, like
Especially when it's somebody's face.
get pretty with it. So that's me. I used to be the girl that had matching everything. Like lingerie had to match.
Right.
All of that had to match.
Right.
Shoes.
I
all
was
of
gonna say
it.
the heels.
All of it.
Good
So
shit right there.
Right.
yeah. So I want to talk about. We're going back to Big Hollywood.
Okay.
Big Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell our people where to find you? Where to find your music?
Oh yeah.
What platform?
Okay, first of all, I want to put y'all on my YouTube. On YouTube, y'all can go find me. OMG Big Hollywood. You can look me up. I got about 250 videos right now, maybe 250 to 300 videos on YouTube. Second of all, I want y'all to go check me out on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, I go by Ramsey Williams, which is my government name. You know, and I do that so other people that I grew up with can have an easy way to follow me. So I always kept that government name on my Facebook. Again, that's gonna be Ramsey Williams. And if y'all want to book me, I also do bookings for concerts. You know, if y'all got some type of event going and y'all just need somebody to come rock the show, I'll come do that too. You know, y'all can follow me at younghollywood08@gmail.com. Again, that's younghollywood08@gmail.com. You know, y'all can also go find me on Instagram. On Instagram, they call me Young Hollywood Status. Young Hollywood 08_status. Young Hollywood 08_status. We holding it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from Louisville, Mississippi. OMG on my grind. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop, won't stop. I'm also putting people on. If you want to do a song, I'm doing free features. You know what I'm saying? For the community. If you from Vicksburg, All from Port Gibson, the surrounding areas, I'm doing free features.
Right. So
Yes.
do you have any music account out there, like some Spotify or anything like that?
Well,
like we have your music on for a little.
Right now, the only account that I got is SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's it.
On SoundCloud, y'all can look me up. I'm Hollywood on there. You can just type in. You really can type in my government name, Ramsey, and it'll come up right beside it in italics. It might be Hollywood next to it, but either way it go, I'm out there. Y'all can go find me, pull me up. I'm on every platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there. Come get it. You know, if you want it, go look me up. You can go look me up on Google. Type my name in. My name will pop up on Google. Young Hollywood, Big Hollywood, OMG.
That's the big one, you guys, not the little one.
Big Hollywood.
And so, you guys, don't forget to support. If y'all can't buy his music, like I said, it's not that hard to share and share this brother music or something. Like, do something out there. You know what I'm saying?
Support
I appreciate y'all for putting me on the show. I like what y'all doing. Y'all giving people a voice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't realize that type of platform.
A lot of people be sleeping on the SIP too as well. I've learned that.
I appreciate the collaboration of platforms because also, this gonna help on both platforms grow. And that's what I really want to do, is just promote growth. It don't matter what set you repping. It don't matter if you repping blue. It don't matter if you repping red. You know what I'm saying? And we still promoting growth as a whole. For the community, the black community, and the white, Latino, and Asian community. It's worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
And on another real note, before we end this, you guys, we also got to learn how, as black people, stop the colors that the white people made. Because whether you representing blue or red, y'all, we should represent black power, period.
Like for us to thank our sponsors, we have to say something for our sponsors. Gino at headquarters. Want to thank Gino, Gold Silver. And I would like to say Big B's Barbecue as well. Big B's Barbecue.
Shout out.
Go get you some barbecue or get your hair cut. All of them in the same vicinity, same area. So holler at me as well. McBride's Herbal Shop. Go soon. McBride's Herbal Shop.
G-Thing Baby.
G-Thing Baby.
Shout out.
Big Hollywood and Slay Bunny.
All right, you guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
And we want to thank y'all for showing love and support. Share.